Hey church, I hope you're well, and it's been a little while since we gave you a pastor's update, and so I wanted just to jump on and spend a couple of minutes with you, just giving you a bit of an update on some where things are at right now and what's been happening. I want to just say to you and remind you of this great truth, that when life is uncertain, God is not. So much right now feels uncertain. People are kind of asking questions. What's Christmas going to look like? That's a great question as we kind of just begin to think and understand, what impact is everything that's going on around us? What impact is that going to have on us? For us, the church, there have been a number of significant things that have happened since I last gave you an update on, I guess the last update was really around our regathering process and how we were going to do that. Well, as you will know, we have been regathering. We've been having people back in the building on Sundays, and that's gone really well. We've seen a great number of people who have come and being here on a Sunday, and a few things that we've had to get used to, like no singing. That is a hard one for us. We, as Christians, we want to sing, we want to lift our voices, and so not being able to do that has been a hard one. But just the ability to be in the same room, to speak with one another, talk, pray, and to see other people has been a real joy to do that. Of course, our heart always has been to remain to be in the room and to remain online. That these two things go hand in hand with one another, and wherever you are on that journey, whether you are, we spoke about the traffic light system, green, amber and red, whether you are a red or a green, actually we want every single person to remain and feel connected to the LGCC family. And we hope and pray that you're able to stay connected. Right now we're in a season where our connect groups are up and running, and for us this really is a key ingredient to being connected, to being in family, being in a connect group, a small group with one another, where you can pray for one another, support each other, and really just journey with one another through this season. And I want to encourage every single one, be consistent in your small group, be consistent in hanging out and praying for and with one another in this season. We're planning to introduce kids ministry in sometime in November. We're going to give you some more details about that in a few weeks, but of course kids ministry very much is running online every week. We're releasing material and age relevant ministry and teachings for your children, so please do make sure that you are availing yourself to that. It's a great resource for you as a family. Our young people are now meeting back through the week, and so if you don't know anything about that, please do get in touch with them. We'll make sure we get that information to you, but you should have received all that, as they now meet in clusters over 3 evenings throughout the week. One more thing I want to just update you on is many of you have been asking, and rightly so, it's been so encouraging, so many of you have been asking about the finances of the church here, and obviously COVID and the impact that that's had on people personally, but also the impact that it's had here on us as a church. Well, over these last number of months, what we have been so encouraged by has been the consistency and the faithfulness of your giving. I love the proverb in Proverb 11, where it says, the world of the generous gets larger and larger, the world of the stingy gets smaller and smaller. I absolutely believe that. I believe that where we are generous and faithful in our generosity, the Lord blesses us. Well, church, your faithfulness and your giving, the consistency of your giving has been amazing, and we want to just say thank you so much for your faithfulness in that. Your consistency in that has enabled us to continue ministry in the way we have, continue in investing in our community, continue to really bring church online, and to invest in the equipment that we've needed to make that happen. That's all because of your faithfulness to your giving. So thank you so much. Of course, there has been an impact, and much of the impact has been on some of the businesses that we have and the business income that we have as a local church. You'll know that we run a conference and event center here called the Icknield Center. That has taken a huge hit, as you would expect. And then we took the decision earlier in the year to close the Montessori school that we ran and operated. Both of those things have had a significant impact, which means as we kind of go into what is a new financial year for us, we've had to make some massive changes as we respond to that decrease in income. And we want to ask you to pray for us as we respond to that. We're in a healthy place, but we are kind of just adjusting accordingly to everything that is going on right now. Many of you know we hold a large mortgage here at the church. Well, back in March, we responded to the pandemic and everything going on and some of the uncertainty. We reduced our mortgage payments. We pay around £120,000 over the course of the year off of our mortgage. Our mortgage right now is just sitting under £500,000, which is amazing from where we started all those years ago. But you'll know that actually just as we journey this through, we've had to walk with wisdom and in much prayer through this season as well. Well, we reduced our mortgage payments back at the beginning of the year just to build up our cash flow to help us navigate this season well. I'm pleased to say that in the last month or so we've been able to increase those mortgage payments, not quite back to where we were pre-COVID, but we're hoping by January, February next year that we'll be back giving where we were pre-COVID. Because of your consistency and your faithfulness, we have been able to make some significant payments off of our mortgage. In fact, just over these last few weeks, we were able to make a significant payment off the mortgage as well. So we're just hoping that these updates will help you understand some of the kind of things that are going on for us in the background. Of course, please pray for us as well. We have the Montessori building that we still own that's lying empty right now. We're just kind of working with the Heritage Foundation here in Letchworth to look at our options for that. We're currently waiting on a valuation of that property to come back to us, and then we'll be able to look further at some of our options. Please do pray for us as we look at all of these things and really just pushing and pressing into the Spirit as He speaks to us as leaders, myself as a senior minister, but also with the staff and of course with our elders and the leadership team. Please do pray for us. We're praying for you, and we know that you are praying for us. God bless you. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you real soon.